or content creation. Where are you at with that? Like,
I don't know, because I feel like the market is so like different now. Like, I feel like now you could go viral if you woke up to somebody in a Walmart and be like, ma'am, like, your outfit is beautiful, and now you get to go viral over that. It's like, I don't understand. Like, I don't know. I feel like my content has a little more substance than that, but I have to understand that that's the market now. That's what gets popping now. Like, those little videos, and I guess I haven't what I want to say. I don't know what I want to say, to be honest.
I'm fucking dead.
I think it's just a different social media time, and I think a lot of people who are like that come from our space of like YouTube do talk now, because that's basically what we were doing,
right?
Like on YouTube, podcasting,
basically,
like just sitting and talking. Yes. So it's like, I think that's transitioned into podcasting, which is what I kind of want to get into more now, like how you're doing this now.
Yeah, that makes sense for you, and I can totally see you doing a podcast, because
like, I feel like now you could go viral if you woke up to somebody in a Walmart and be like, ma'am, like, your outfit is beautiful, and now you get to go viral over that. It's like, I don't understand, like,
just a teeny tiny bit messy. Like, I feel like without throwing Raymonte under the bus, he could have made his points. He could have said what he had to say. It was kind of like shots like, oh, your content ain't shit. I feel like everybody makes their own content, and what works for you might not work for somebody else, and vice versa. Like, you can't fault somebody for making content that goes viral. People fuck with it. That's a little weird. And Aaliyah J knew it was weird too, because she made a face like, oh shit. But like, yeah, I don't know. It's I wouldn't call him a hater. I just feel like, but he didn't have to throw him under the bus like that either. That's a little strange. But I mean, it is what it is. Maybe he'll find his lane one day. Who knows?
Now, maybe I missed something, but where in that video did that boy shave Raymonte? I think I missed that. See, the problem is that multiple things can apply to multiple people, but when I don't put a name on it, if it ain't directed, it ain't respected. So to jump in front of that bullet, it could be a reach unless I'm missing something.
My question to y'all is, if Justin were to get on this app saying that he wasn't talking about Raymonte, would y'all believe him? Because no shade, I don't know if there was beef between the two before all of this popped off, but when I heard what Justin said about niggas getting lit off of compliments of people in Walmart, Raymonte didn't even come across my mind. Like, I understood the message so much that it didn't even matter who he was talking about, because it was factual. And to even think that Raymonte's name could exist in the same sentence as this nigga who got lit off of compliments of niggas in a Walmart, fuck it, even a Target, is disrespectful. Why would he be talking about Raymonte? Raymonte is so much more than that. Like, let's not disrespect a multifaceted king, okay? Yeah, so I'm just curious, like, how much of this is because Raymonte actually felt like they were talking about him versus how much of this is because y'all felt like they was talking about Raymonte. And maybe during editing, Aaliyah could have taken it out if she, you know, felt like Raymonte was gonna feel some type of way. But I also think that she probably thought more of Raymonte, that she wouldn't even think that he would think that they was talking about him, you know? I don't know. There's two sides to everything. It's like damned if you do, damned if you don't. Maybe this is why you gotta keep niggas' name out your mouth. But then his name also wasn't in his mouth. Just mind the business that pay you. Stop worrying about other niggas. Because Justin probably wasn't even thinking about Raymonte, and now he done got himself into some shit because he was trying to throw shade. Damn.
Hold on, Raymonte. Hold on. Not too much in Aaliyah. Not too much in Aaliyah.
The Aaliyah J and Justin situation, it was shady. But I feel like this whole conversation is just like a little bit deeper, and the obsession that people have with Raymonte is simply this, and this is just my opinion. I feel like people, or like social media, can't fathom how someone that they deem as ghetto has reached heights that Raymonte has reached, and people are just mad because it's not them. And that's just the reality of the shit. The amount of white people that go viral every day for sitting at the camera blinking with a song that would get 2 million fucking likes, and that goes viral without even speaking. And y'all want to bring up Raymonte? I do feel like content creation right now is easier to get into. It's just how social media has shifted. That's just what it is. At first, when I was thinking about it, I was like, oh, no, it's not that serious. But then, you know what I thought about? I had to come to the realization, because I'm like this too. You can't tell people how to feel when things are being directed or subbed about them and how they would react and who they gonna lash out on. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck that. Yeah, Raymonte, do your ones and twos, because you know what? I always say this anyway, but I really have to think about it in this perspective. You can't tell nobody how to react with certain things. That's why some things are just better left unsaid. But I do see Raymonte having to speak up for himself a lot. It's like, why are y'all so jealous? Everybody got their time. Like, it's okay. And Aaliyah could have edited it out, but I don't want to say she was looking for clout because it's her. Like, she doesn't need clout. Or maybe she just wanted to be messy, to be honest with y'all. I don't know. But it was a little corny. I don't think it's that serious. I think Raymonte responded very demure. I really do think he did little ones and twos, and it wasn't catty. It was just like, yeah, like, y'all mad. Okay. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on the situation.
So, time has changed. If you are a personal brand, I'm sorry, TikTok has now made it to where you got to be authentic. The new way of marketing, and I feel like TikTok came in the game and made video marketing what marketing is right now. And I just said this on Facebook. If you're really trying to take your brand to another level, you need to master video marketing. Now, here's the issue. A lot of us was on video being everybody but ourselves. We were not being authentic. A personal brand must be personal. You must be you. A lot of us was acting. And that's why, living up to a certain aesthetic and doing things that, that's making people basically look like they're a fraud. It's happening now. A lot of people had this one lifestyle, and now we starting to really get to know them, and we realizing that you are not who you said you were. Now, let's talk about if you are a brand where you're not the face. Now, I'm going to use Remedy by Ari. I know a lot of y'all like, well, she is the face of her brand, but y'all see how Ari has changed up the way she carry herself. Now, I'm sure behind closed doors, she still probably be going the fuck in. But Ari has moved so different to the point where, because she knows that one day she's trying to sell Remedy by Ari to somebody else. Ain't nobody trying to buy no messy ass brand that's always in the middle of some mess, because at the end of the day, whatever Ari's do, the brand gonna do. So this is why we got to understand that when you're marketing, whether it's personal brand or a brand where you're not the face, you got to watch how you carry yourself. But if you're a personal brand, you got to be authentic. Yes, time has changed. This is the time where I feel like everybody should think, if you are trying to push the business, are you being you or are you being like everybody else? Because honestly, what that just gave was why Raymonte is winning. He's being himself. I think we should take notes.
Now, with the whole Aaliyah and Raymonte situation, I just hate when people throw shade and want to act like they're not throwing shade. You're a content creator, then people will find anything to talk about and anything to pick from your videos to make it seem like it's something that it's really not. So it's like you intentionally uploading that you knew people was going to talk, and you knew it could have caused a big thing, and the person that he was throwing shade about could have felt away because of the way that how he said it and the way how you laughed, which means you knew it was some shade being thrown. And if y'all really want to get up here and act like Justin wasn't throwing direct shade, please be for real. Because literally, isn't one of the main things Raymonte is known for is going around complimenting people in public? I just feel like if you're going to say something and be that direct with it, then you just need to stand on it. And even if it wasn't intentionally meant to be shade, you should have known it could have been taken that way. We know how the internet is and I get that they're OG YouTubers, so they feel like they put a lot of work, time, and effort goes into what they're doing. But I just feel like you can uplift yourself and explain how you feel without having to tear somebody else down.
You know what? I really had to chime on this Raymonte situation. Not too much on my girl. Not too much on him. We ain't gonna do that. One thing I'm happy my grandma taught me coming up was people gonna talk about you regardless, and no matter what you do, no matter how you doing it, good or bad, people gonna always have something to say. The fact that this man even gives compliments, the fact that he walks in the store and give out compliments and make people a day and let them know, y'all look good. It's no telling what you're going through. It's no telling what they think. It's no telling what type of day they had. Just because it does nothing for you, that does not mean it doesn't do something for the person that it's happening to. And y'all got to understand that every time you turn around, somebody trying to tear somebody down, down or make them feel less than based off of how they went viral or how they getting their money or how they built their platform. Oh, you only got your stuff because you do think pieces. Oh, you only got your stuff because you do laces. Oh, you only got yours because you get on the internet and talk about people. Oh, you only got yours because you went viral for this. It does not matter. Whatever God got for you, He got for you. And no matter what you doing, how you doing, you're still doing something. Like, y'all got to learn how to chill and relax and wait your turn. And stop being so negative and speaking down on people. Like, calm down.
It seems like Justin and Aaliyah J was throwing a bit of shade recently in that new video, and a lot of people have been clocking it. So Justin decides to talk about his content and how he makes his content more of quality compared to like content these days, because you know TikTok is different, YouTube is different, everything's a little different. Yes, the market has changed, but that little side eye gave it away. Like, we all know who y'all talking about. It's really not a secret. So my thing is, like, don't dish out what you cannot handle. When the internet was in an uproar with Miss Aaliyah J a few days ago about her weight and you know how grown women weight or whatever the case may be, and also her not being the same it girl. Like, we all know you're an OG, forever an OG. Like, you taught the girls certain things, yes. But when you get on the internet trying to justify how you're still that girl and you lost all this weight and it's your happy weight and et cetera, trying to make it a point, and then try to shade someone weeks after, it's giving bully. Y'all give bully. The aesthetics, they're cute, but we honestly love the raw, unfiltered, uncut content. Like, why not study what the newer generation likes instead of saying the market has changed? The market is forever going to change. Either you adapt to it or you get lost in the sauce. That's really what it is. I personally don't think the shade was necessary, but what do y'all think?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and we have some controversy. We have Justin explaining his opinions on content creation, and some people see it as him shading Raymonte because he's kind of throwing it like, oh, anyone can be viral, anyone can just do simple things and get viral. I mean, I see both sides, but at the same time, what works for someone else may not work for you, and that's fine. And you don't always want to compare yourself, because that can lead with jealousy and envy, which is not a good emotion to have. So comparison is the thief of joy, and you always want to make sure you check your mindset with certain things. I see both sides, but some people are seeing it as shade towards Raymonte. But what's your thoughts on this, guys?